Check, check. Microphone check. Should be all up and running. Welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you've already been here before. This is the Sunday session that I try to do as regularly as possible. And in this session, we do a variation of meditation techniques. Sometimes we do a body scan. Sometimes we do noting or a mantra. And I think for everyone in the community, it's a great way to get to know these techniques. Let's see here. Everything should be set up fine. Let me check into the channel itself. See if, yeah, it moves when I talk, which usually means it's all good. Hope everyone is doing well. Feel free to, if you want to say something, to either type it in the group meditation text channel, or if you're on Twitch, you can type it into the text channel there, the stream chat. And in the meantime, I will start up playing. So today's session will be about grounding in the present moment. And what we'll do is we do a few things to really ground us in the present moment. These are things that I really enjoy doing because they work really well. Some things with the body or with the breath. And especially when it's sometimes harder to meditate or to get into a meditative mindset, these things can really help. Okay, for the people on Twitch, they should be able to see the screen. If you're not on Twitch, it's not necessary. I'm just using Plane, the meditation game, as a visual guide in meditation. Okay, so before we start, I can really recommend you finding a comfortable spot in a place where you can be sure you won't be disturbed for these coming 25 minutes. You can either sit down or you can lay down. Maybe on a yoga mat or on your bed. Or you can sit down, maybe on a pillow or on a chair. And so when you're in a place where you know you won't be disturbed, you can switch off your phone, maybe turn the sound off. Just making sure that there's no unnecessary disturbance for this time. And then, if you're ready, let's start with the meditation. Now, if you like, you can close your eyes. Or if you'd like to keep your eyes open, you can let them settle unfocused a little bit in front of you. Becoming aware of how you sit or how you lay down. Noticing your jaw. Maybe it's clenched, and you can unclench your jaw, relaxing the muscles in your face, relaxing the muscles in your neck, your shoulders, your chest and abdomen. And as for the spine, when you sit, I can recommend straightening your spine, not forcing it too much, but let your spine straighten and move your shoulders a little bit back and your chest forwards, opening up the space. Relaxing your legs, your feet, and simply being aware of these parts of your body. And with all these parts relaxed, let's set the intention for this session to do your best to practice and cultivate awareness. For each person, this can be different in terms of what doing your best means. Just make sure that you set this intention. And as we set this intention, let's bring our awareness to our breathing. And if you like, you can lay one hand on your chest and the other hand on your belly. And just take a moment to notice the movement of your belly as you inhale and exhale. Notice your belly expanding when you inhale and contracting when you exhale. And Right now, what we're going to do is make sure that our exhales are longer than our inhales. And so what I do is I inhale through the nose, not all the way in, and I exhale through the mouth, pursing my lips as to slow down the exhale. And if you like, you can count either 4 seconds in, maybe 7 to 8 seconds out, whatever works for you, to regulate your breath in a way that you exhale longer than you inhale. Notice the sensation as you breathe in through the nose, the air passing through your nostrils. And as you breathe out and you purse your lips a little bit, notice the warm breath leaving your body again through the mouth. In and out. In, not fully in. And fully out. Not forcing anything. If you feel you become uncomfortable, simply allow your breath to be a little bit more natural. But still making sure that your exhales are longer than your inhales. Maybe 1 second or 2, maybe 3 or 4 seconds longer. Whatever works for you. Now, as you continue doing this, you are sending a signal from the breathing, the lungs, to the entire nervous system, that the body can calm down, that there is no reason to be tense or stressed. And with this way of breathing, we for a time take over the control to signal this to our nervous system. Just do it for a few more times. And after you are done, let the breath return to its regular cycle. But keep the awareness that you've gained now of your breathing, of how the air goes through your nostrils and leaves through your mouth. Stay with this awareness of the breath, the belly expanding and contracting. And what do you notice in your body? Observe the state of your body. As we did this short breathing exercise. Now, if you like, you can move your hands to form a cup in your lap. You can place them on top of each other or place them in a way that is comfortable for you. Becoming aware of our hands, our lap, as we place them there. Maybe you notice your posture changed. If you feel the need, you can correct your posture, making sure your spine is upright. Your chest open. And all the parts in your body relaxed. No need to keep the tension there. And now that we become very aware of our body and our breathing, let's take a moment to notice what goes on in our mind. Observing thoughts or emotions. Maybe observing the lack of thoughts and emotions. Just be aware of what goes on or what doesn't go on. Simply by turning this awareness that we've used to notice the breath and notice the body, that same awareness we use now to notice the mind. Not getting lost in thought or emotion, simply becoming aware of it, being aware of it, but not actively engaging with it. Maybe you've heard of the analogy of thoughts like clouds in the sky, passing by. Or maybe you've heard of the analogy of the water. And every time we engage with thoughts and emotions, we stir up the sand and the mud, and the water becomes unclear. But when we simply observe and let go, the mud and the sand sinks back to the bottom. and the water, our mind, becomes clear. Don't mistake meditation for a way to clear your mind or stop thoughts. This meditation, we simply are aware of whatever there is. And by being aware, the sand and the mud sinks by itself to the bottom. By bringing our awareness into the present moment, by noticing we can let go of the past and thoughts about the future. Now, we've used our awareness for our body, our breath, and now for our mind. And let's take a moment to, in a sense, center our awareness and become open to any sort of sensation that might arise, whether it's something in the body, a cool breeze on the legs, or slight tension in the neck, or maybe it's a thought or a feeling, or the sensation of the breath. Just notice whatever is going on right now in your current position. And in a sense, every time you notice it, maybe notice how it comes up and how it passes away. You can bring back your awareness to your body. Maybe the sensation of the breath on your nostrils or your abdomen. Maybe your buttocks in contact with the ground, becoming aware of the weight sensation. And from there, opening up our awareness to whatever comes up. Not attaching, not engaging, not trying anything. Just letting go. Observe. Experience. Without judgment. Without trying to categorize it or react to it. Just noticing. And now, letting go might seem sometimes like an abstract thing to do. It simply means switching from whatever it is you're engaging with back to the breath, awareness of the body, and then a thought comes up, or a feeling. I need to do my homework. I need to call my mom. I still need to do groceries. And notice it arising, coming up. And then switching, bringing your awareness back to the breath, back to the body. Learning to let go. It's not important right now. And even if it seems important, notice that too. Observe that too. In a sense, keep forgetting. Forgetting. And in another sense, keep remembering. Remembering, be present, remembering the body, the breath. Forgetting, letting go. Thoughts, feelings, emotions. And if you're ready, you can gently open your eyes, bringing the sense of mindfulness, of awareness with you. Because whether you meditate or not, you always have access to this awareness, to this non-judgmental experience of reality. It's there as long as you breathe. And if you like, you can share your experience in a text channel, or you can take this time to reflect on what you've just experienced. In either way, you can be thankful that you've done this session, you've meditated, you've connected with yourself. Now I can share that when I meditated, and I guess we were about 3/4 in the meditation, and somehow the sense of balance of my body, I believe the sense of balance is in both your ears. There's a sense of balance, of centeredness. This seemed to get distorted, so it felt like my body was almost going upside down. And yeah, at that moment it's just noticing, it's observing. It might seem very odd, and I like any human, have the thought of opening my eyes and seeing if I'm still centered, if I'm still sitting up straight instead of rolling around like a worm. But that sensation also comes, and then it also passes. And maybe you've experienced nothing in this session, and that's also interesting. Whatever came up in this session is, in a way, teaching you about your present moment experience of life, your present moment experience of wherever you are. And so whether you had many thoughts or no thoughts, whether you had strong emotions or not, there is no winning or losing meditation. There's simply awareness, and there is no winning or losing in that sense in awareness. And so every session you do, whether it's 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, throughout a day, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you keep doing it every day, consistently. And if you fail to be consistent, the beauty is that at that moment, you can bring awareness there. And if you succeed in being consistent every day with your meditation practice, you can also be aware of the thoughts and the feelings that arise with that. Maybe you feel good about yourself, or you feel bad about yourself. And meditation is being aware of whatever comes up. And it's not a competition. And if it was, I guess we'd all lose. Because we can't 24 hours a day be meditating. But then in another sense, maybe we can. Maybe we can, but by striving for it, we can't. It's almost paradoxical. So if you want to meditate, you can succeed or fail. But if you are present, that's it. You are present. There's no, you can't not be present when you are present. And when you're not present and you become aware of your not being present, you can bring presence in that moment. So there's no, it's not like you have to build up some sort of muscle, or you have to, start from being a beginner and end up being an expert. No, you can always bring the present moment into your awareness. You can always do that, because the moment you realize you can do that, you can do it. And the moment you don't realize, well, then that's that. That's the beauty of it. It's always there. It's always possible. Because when you are aware of it, that it's possible, you can do it. And if you're not aware, well, that's that. Not much to do about it. But if you set the intention and try your best to return to it every day, to being present, then that's all you can do. And that's enough. Thank you all for being here, joining the Sunday session. Next week, there won't be a session, so I will return the week after. We'll do another Sunday session. And I hope to see or hear you there. If you like, you can subscribe to the Twitch channel, or you can click on the Discord community and join the Discord community. You'll be able to get notifications there. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Morgan dear. Thank you, Serin, Haku, Shamir, Controlled Flight, Chartist, and Mind Noises for joining. I wish you all a pleasant day, and may you be happy, healthy, and at peace. Bye-bye.